Hi Pisces, welcome to your October 2020 reading. Let's get started with the beginning of the month. Weirdly enough, jumping to conclusions has worked for you guys these last couple months. There's been a surge of energy that has come to you, you've listened, and suddenly it's happened. You were probably on the ball 9 out of 10 times. But I advise you to stop this kind of assumption game. Generally speaking, there is a way to create your universe, and sometimes we underestimate the power that we have to create it. When we come to this jumping off point of, gosh, I know pretty much everything that's going to happen, or you're a pretty good guesser of everything that's going to happen, where you reach a certain point of, God, I wish I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, what did I wish for? And how did that happen? There's also this kind of energy of being scared to move on, or being scared to change your wish. And I mean this in the most sincere way. You cannot create something that you have not done before or have thought about before. Sometimes we do things unknowingly. Sometimes we do things that hurt others unknowingly. But most of the time when we do things, good or not, I do mean good or not, we reach a certain point of wanting to stop because we know that it's not okay anymore. And I want to say this theme applies to everything in your life this month. To know when to let go. To know when to say, gosh, I've done what I've done, proud or not, but I have to let go and jump into something new. I want to know what is worth letting go for you guys. What is worth not letting go? What is worth staying around for? You guys could be on a project, person, place, or thing that you guys have decided to stick with. And now you're coming to the point of, I have to decide whether or not this is a good idea, or should I put this to rest? Do not ignore what you create in this life, because it's yours. Have a sense of pride in yourself, have a sense of pride in the things that you do, or else this kind of, I wish for something, or I think something, or I predict something, and it comes true, cycle, good or bad, is going to start right all over again, like an endless whirl loop of disaster. So when it comes to our lives, we have to really this month take pride in it. You guys are not willing to face what you've created. And there's a sense of, you guys have decided that, I've done something that, or I've predicted something that happened, and I'm not proud of myself for it, and now I'm going to turn away from it because there's better things in my life, and there are better things in your life to look forward to and to look at, but we cannot move on in the same cycle. At the beginning of the month, by the second half of the month, I see that you guys have done exactly what I was hoping that you do, or at least some of you guys. Putting to rest, breaking the chains of potentially a lifetime of disaster. It's not even just, I'm not getting a sense of sadness or happiness. I'm getting a sense of chaos. This confusion that kind of covers your head. And I'm telling you right now, it's not a person, it's not a place, but it's you. And it's because you won't look at your patterns within your spirit that you keep coming back to this, well, I was right anyway, type of energy. Your ego is going to be a big theme for you this month to let go. I think a lot of people think ego is, well, I'm the best, I do whatever, I do whatever, I do whatever. But ego, or at least the definition that I kind of use partly for ego, is to have the strength to see yourself in a different light. When we get to the point where we're not proud of ourselves anymore, or the decisions that we made, we turn around and we immediately look at all the good things that we've done. And that's great, but it's not good for a long term. Because when we face our actions, we're brave enough to face the things that we really, really want. You could have, you know, buildings on buildings on buildings of success, but until you really face the things that you've done, you will not have the world. Nobody has the world, but what I'm saying is that you won't be able to reach greatness within yourself or pride within yourself that doesn't come from this gut feeling of, well, I know I'm making the right decision, but I don't feel like it should be made by me. You know what I mean? There's this, one of the things that I want to emphasize, at least by the end of this month, is that you guys will have the strength to face your fears. Whether that's something that you can do or not, we can all have the strength to do something. Whether or not it can be done is something completely different. But to be proud of yourself, to even be able to face it, is way more important than anything else. Instead of predicting and being right, I don't see that you guys were wrong on a lot of the things that you felt, but instead of predicting negativity, kind of this karmic loop, let's predict it ending. You know what I mean? Let's put our bad habits to use this month. Let's be able to create the most beautiful experience out of utter trash. I know you guys can do it. And I have so much hope for the end of this month. There's always going to be something wrong in life. That's just the way it is. But to understand that you can create something truly amazing just from the way that you are is one of the greatest powers that you can have. And I want you guys to be proud of all the crappy things that you've done, because they've been done by you, and it's done and it's over with. Make something beautiful out of it. I will see you guys next month. Bye.